Hi! Welcome to my channel, Dolan. Today I'm going to make naan. Traditionally, we make naan in a tanur. As I told you in my previous video, TOKATCHnaan video, tanur means outside clay oven. There are many variations of naan. For example, very big naan, very small naan, very thick and very thin naan, very soft naan, fluffy naan, very crunchy naan. Also, there are many variations of making naan. For example, baked naan, fried naan, steamed naan. Today, we are going to make TOKATCHnaan. Our ancestors took TOKATCHnaan with them when they went to travel with their camels. There's almost no moisture in the naan. That's why you can keep it for a very long time. Our ancestors brought this naan because it's also very crunchy and small. It's easy to bring it with you and it's very delicious. That's why we are going to make TOKATCHnaan today. So let's begin. For TOKATCHnaan recipe, we need of course flour. In this case, I'm going to use white flour, oil. Traditionally, we use lamb fat. Today, I'm going to use olive oil, milk, and eggs. I have here very nice smelling herbs such as cumin. Cumin is very important herbs in our Uyghur cuisine. We use cumin for almost every dish. Sesame, white sesame, salt, and black cumin. First, I'm going to grill the white sesame. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of sesame in the pan. You have to keep mixing without oil because we are going to grill the sesame. It has that's Uyghur grill taste in the naan, so it's very delicious. As you can see, it has golden brown color and it smells so delicious. Next step is warm up the milk. Make sure just warm up the milk, otherwise you are going to cook the flour. I'm going to crack the egg. Don't forget to remove that white piece of the egg. If you notice, there is a very weird smell on your plate when you eat baked egg. It's because of this white piece of the egg. I'm going to begin with the kneading. Flour, eggs, delicious grilled sesame, black cumin, normal cumin, 2 tablespoons oil. Make sure when you put the milk in the pan, put it little by little, otherwise the dough becomes very wet. I'm going to cover the dough with wet towel, but not dripping wet. You can also use kitchen foil, and I prefer to use towel, and let it rest for 15 minutes. I'm going to make TOKATCHnaan form, and each piece is a little bit bigger than walnut. Make it as round as possible. This is our Uyghur stem for on the naan. It's so beautiful handmade craftsmanship. I get this from my mother. Press it first, and then with my rolling pin, make it a little bit bigger and flatter. When I was a child, I would love to do this with my mom. My mom used to do the naan. She would let me do the stem. If you have children, maybe it would be very fun if you do this with your children. I'm going to preheat the oven at 250 degrees for 10 minutes. The temperature of the oven is really important, especially for the TOKATCHnaan. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to prepare the salt water. Just normal salt in the water. It's for the bottom for the naan. Normally we sprinkle the water in the tandoor. In this case, I am going to sprinkle the water on the plate in the oven. After about 9 minutes, I put the salt water on the plate. And when it's ready, I'm going to put the naan in the oven. Keep the oven at 250 degrees for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to check it out, what it looks like. The bottom has a golden brown color. That's good. Now, I put the oven at 180 degrees for 50 minutes. After about 50 minutes, the TOKATCHnaan is ready. It has golden brown color, as you can see. I left the rest in the oven at 100 degrees for 1 hour. Second version of naan is ready. Wow! It's very hot. Come! As you know, we have two different TOKATCHnaan. First one, we left it in the oven for half hour. Another one is for 1.5 hours. I will let you see what the difference is between these two. This one takes shorter time than this one. As you can see, there is slightly color difference between those two. This one is crunchy one. This is very hot to press. And another one is a little bit softer. Can you see it? I'm going to break it open. This one is crunchy one. Look at this. As you can see, this one has a thicker edge and this one has a little bit soft dough. And this one is a little bit hard. TOKATCHnaan is ready. You can put it in the freezer and make sure to keep it dry. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this recipe, share this video with your friends, families, and if you like it, consider subscribing to my channel, Dolan. My camel is waiting for me. And thank you again, and see you next time. Bye! You can put it in the and in the freezer, yeah, or in your freezer. Parang sakit freezer. You can put it in the freezer.